These would be my rates if I was starting my UGC journey right now from scratch. For one organic UGC video, I would charge anywhere from $100 to $200 depending on how comfortable you feel with your content. For 3 videos, I would provide a 10% off discount to the brand, and for 5 videos, I would provide them with a 15% off discount. I would charge brands $40 for one UGC photo. Now remember that UGC photos have a user of a product in the photo. Keep in mind that UGC photos and product photography photos are not the same thing. Raw footage is all of the content that you accumulate during the production. It begins when you press start and then it stops when you press stop. And you can have like 45 seconds of raw footage or up to 10 minutes. For a raw footage bundle, when the brand gets everything that you filmed from beginning to an end, I would take your base rate and I would times that by 1.5 and that would be your rate. Alternatively, you can also charge for raw footage in a la carte style and charge the brand for 60-second clips, and that rate would be $50 per 60-second clip. Perpetuity is when a brand gets to use your content forever without limitation, and the industry standard for that is doubling your base rate. Exclusivity means that you cannot work with another brand in the same niche as the original brand for an X amount of time. Typically, you want to avoid exclusivity like the plague because it severely limits your income potential. Exclusivity rates vary by niche, but typically I would at least double your base rate and then multiply that number by the number of months that the brand is requesting exclusivity for. Paid media is when a brand uses your content to push that content out to a lot of people on social media and to drive revenue using your voice, your image, and your likeness. It's basically your internet commercial. So for paid media ads, you would first take your base rate and then you would take 20 to 30% of your base rate. For example, if your base rate is $100, 20% of that is $20. You would then take your 20 to 30% and multiply that by the number of months the brand is requesting to use your content for paid media ads. And just to give you guys some idea, most content creators charge anywhere from $150 upwards to like $500 per month just for usage on top of their base rate. Now, whitelisting is when you create content for the brand and then you actually post that content to your own social media account. The brand then takes that content and runs a paid media ad or internet commercial from your account. This builds trust with the viewer because the ad is being ran from your account versus from the brand's account. And the typical industry standard rate for this service is the same as paid media ad. Now, testing A/B package is when you make 2 hooks, sometimes more, and 2 CTAs, sometimes more, and 1 body. And then you go ahead and you pair hook 1, body, CTA 1, or hook 2, body, CTA 1, or hook 2, body, CTA 1, and hook 2,